Hello and welcome to the DFS_PhD show for today, the 5th of November. Remember, you're good enough, you're strong enough, and gosh darn it, someone's got to win that money. Might as well be us. And congratulations to member WTF Bra 97 for his $1,000 off of one quarter, taking down out of 71,856 people. That is an incredible accomplishment. So he has been welcomed and heralded in the Shark Chat for his 4,000x win. Wow. And I will point out, two members of our core, right? I love to see Bruce Brown. I love to see Jabari. Two guys I've been hawking all day. Jabari was really low owned everywhere. I don't understand that. So boom, 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 boom. I love it. I love to see a solid basketball play. I don't understand. I was playing these same guys. I remember. I played that really bad play yesterday. We all remember the one. I don't Peyton Pritchard, dude. I knew it wasn't starting. I just thought I was playing for the blowout, and he did get the blowout. So, I mean, it was probably a bad play at that ownership with everybody assuming he was going to start and then him not starting or whatever. So, you got to learn lessons. But yeah, hey, no lessons for you. The only lesson for you is congratulations and welcome to today's slate. We won't talk about the UFC slate anymore. We'll stay on a positive vibe. That was painful. And today's slate, like, I don't know. What I will say, I think you can get the way to get different today. I won yesterday in college football by playing the best plays. So I'm focusing more on that today. Where like if I see a suboptimal play like Curry, he could get there, but like 5-10% of the time, I'm just cutting him out of the pool. Chris Paul, Clay, I don't know what's going on in that offense. Strus overpriced from past success. Tillman, if he starts, he's fine, but he didn't start the last game. What was that about? Last second, didn't know, played off the bench. They do that sometimes. If that's 50-50 and they're going to give us news 3 minutes before lock, I can't play him. Levert, Lively, guys who are priced up from one good game. They're being pretty restrictive with the pricing. Like if I look at my top lineups tonight, I'm expecting 273. I like that. That's it's a fun environment. It favors probably on a 3-game slate more than others. Yeah, some game stacking, right? Because now if one of these games that's close goes to overtime, that's the nuts. Like that happened the other night, and we all smashed it, I think, because we were all playing a ton of that game. I was playing 3 in every lineup. Not by rule, just by, come on, the value. So today, who are the guys you're getting in every lineup? It's not hard. Lamelo Ball, underpriced somehow. I guess his minutes haven't been great, but he's just going to smash all the time he's out there. David Roddy's role has been elevated recently, assuming he starts over the other guy, Tillman, who was also crushing me a little bit last slate. It's like, anyway, so it's definitely fine to have those your top plays. Brogdon still, even at this price, he's just so assertive out there. He's trying to get a contract or extension, or I guess he's always looking to fill that tape for later because he wants to play in the NBA as long as he can. Skylar May is same deal, but younger, right? I mean, he's going to be out there shooting it, chucking it, and getting peripheral stats too. He's not just a shooter. So I'm fine with all the top plays. Jared Allen, Jaren Jackson Jr. Allen's still coming back from injury, so I don't know. 65% seems a bit much. I'll match the field on Jared Allen. I don't know, big guys, he's good, but like also a thing that Golden State loves to do is to go small ball. And I don't want to give them I don't want to have 35% Golden State go small ball. It's definitely more like 50-50. So you can see, I always just try to work out, like, if something feels bad, why does it feel bad? And then react from there. Derek Jones Jr. feels bad. You know why it feels bad. What's his upside? 1 million peripherals? I mean, yes, it is that. It's not a joke. It's not bad. You should have some Derek Jones Jr. in case he gets 8 stocks tonight, because he's going to be out there. And his entire reason he's out there is that, in general, he gets 8 stocks. I mean, like half the time. I mean, that's the only reason he's out there. When you get a 3 and D, when a D guy, I don't even know if he counts as a 3 and D guy. Are we getting him to take threes? 3-pointers for Derek Jones? Oh, okay. 1.32 3-pointers. So he is a 3 and D guy. How many stocks though? 1.5? Yeah, that's a lot for a guy who's barely in the game. You got Darius Garland at 1.7. So, he's an elite defender. I can't gamble on, that can't be like my core plays, an elite defender. Yeah, so we're not going to be at 85%. These exposures aren't final, but just giving you a sense of who I think's in play, who I think's solid value. Yeah, what are other high leverage plays? I haven't talked about Mark Williams. Anytime he's going to go under 20%, interest goes up on Mark Williams. His upside is just the moon. He's great. Dallas, again, could go small ball, but I don't know if Mark Williams cares. I don't know if like their coach is going to match that. I think they might just let him eat and eat and eat because they have done that successfully. And also they just love going up and down the floor. So who even cares if he gets beat? They're just going to start running and lose 150 to 148 or whatever. I mean, that's a very, I haven't looked up the totals for these games, but you know what? We can find that here in team stacks. Projected points. Charlotte, third on the list. Team they're playing. Wait. The team that Charlotte is playing is Dallas. Is not. They have to be projected for the most points. Yeah. Okay. Like, let's double check. Let's double check. I mean, there's no way that anything else checks out of the slate. So yes, Dallas being massively projected for the most points makes sense. And fading that in tournaments also makes sense because you can't stack it up. Everybody knows it. DraftKings has definitely correctly priced that. And I mean, like, yeah, is it hard to correctly price Dallas? No. What are we going to do? Class, what are we going to do? How are we going to correctly price Dallas? I'll give you a second. Pause the video like it's Khan Academy. No, you're going to get Luka Doncic and you're going to price him high, right? Like, what's his price on this slate? He's not unplayable, but it's hard to get there. They're efficiently pricing Luka at 12K. He could get to 60 and have a reasonable 15-point triple-double with 13 rebounds or something and not be optimal. So, I mean, I love the game theory on a slate like this, but it feels more like a slate where you want to pick a bucket of mid-range guys and hope that bucket smashes. Because there's just the value guys, I'm there, I'm trying to scrounge and see like backup centers or whatever. I don't know. Any of these guys, you could do an Ayton. If you wanted to build in, I was thinking maybe I want to get cute and get an Ayton. And who's Ayton's backup even though? It's not that attractive. I don't know. You could do an Ayton fork if you want to. I'm not going to build it in though. I'm just not that enthused. Who even is this guy? I don't know. Yeah, there's no attractive forks. There's no like smash backups like Hartenstein or what's used to be Sengun, not anymore. Now he's a big boy. Who are backups now? Okongwu, another guy who can smash off the bench. There's nobody who leaps to mind right here. I guess Tillman. You could do a Tillman Roddy. I have so much Roddy, you could build a Tillman Roddy fork. I'm just not gonna be creative. Also, I'm only playing like the small tournament, so I'll stop talking about this and get on to football. I was gonna cut them into two halves of the same video, but I'll just cut a different video. It's fine. So remember, you're good enough, you're strong enough, and gosh darn it, someone's got to win that money. And might as well be us. And hey, it's a 3-game NBA slate, the best kind, the kind where you got to get pretty lucky to win, right? There's no winning this slate. You're not going to go in with a set of lineups where your average ROI is $100,000 or whatever on this slate. You're going to go in with an ROI is like 10% or 20%, and you're scraping by and you're happy about it. And hey, if you get a 10 or 20% ROI tonight, be happy about it. It's a weird slate.